Welcome to Global Forum for Quality Skills and Entrepreneurship 2023 organized by Business Connect magazine. This is Kajal Rubhal, your host for today. And as you can see, I'm sitting with my special guests, Mr. Rajan Varnekar and Mrs. Sangeeta Varnekar. So thank you so much for joining us today, Mr. and Mrs. Varnekar. So how are you feeling?
Yeah, we feel great being here.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you?
Great. It's a lovely function.
Okay, that's really great to know. So let's jump straight into you both are representing Rave Design, right? So let's just talk about what the company is all about and what's its business model, standing on, and how did you come up with this idea?
Okay. We started around 2003, 2004. We were in this industry of shopping centers. This is something very new to our country that time. I mean, there was nothing else, and the first time the malls were entering, and we saw this like a very unique thing, which is unique to India because abroad it was there, but in India it was very unique. Plus, it was like a very wherever shopping centers were there, everything was getting transformed, the cities and the thing. So we saw it so like a very exciting field. So we thought like we entered that. Both of us are from the industry, and we worked in this industry in the corporate sector for a while. And in about 2015, I started Rave Design on my own, and by 2018 she joined me. So later on now the journey has begun.
Okay, so you joined in 2018. So what has been your experience so far?
Uh, it's being an entrepreneur is a different mindset. It requires you to learn some different skills, and the what you can contribute of your knowledge is not just to one employer if you are an employee, as against when you are an entrepreneur and when you are in the service industry, you can actually serve so many developers and so many retailers, so many people can benefit. So that's the core difference.
Yeah, definitely. That's very much true. And moving ahead, I would also want both of you to shine some light on the changing business scenarios out there. Because you know that with the word, maybe the time you entered the market, it was way too much different. And now, at the in this year, 2023, there might have been some changes. So yeah, so could you just walk us through that and how you have adapted to those changes accordingly?
Yeah, there's been a drastic difference from 2003, what I talked about. When the malls came, it was more about glamour and it was more about metro cities. So it was only Bombay and Delhi which had malls. Then a few other big cities started. But today, if you see, the maximum number of malls are being developed in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, where the cities are small, but people have a lot of aspirations. So now we are also looking at those industries, those markets rather, where we see like it's a different mindset. In metros you are exposed to the glamour, you are exposed to the international trends. But here we have to educate those people and then design and build those malls. So that's a big difference what is happening right now in the malls. And we are entering those markets.
Okay, so gradually you are creating a difference into those aspects. Okay, anything you want to add to this?
I I think India is so vast, and we always had shopping dominated high streets in each small city or a big town, or all the localities of your neighborhood, no matter which part of the country you are. So shopping per se is something very very ancient in our blood as a Indian person. It is only now that we are shifting into organized sector. So retailers have to learn a lot of new things. Shopping centers have to learn a lot of new things, and it's a lovely blend of the Indian way of doing things and the latest international cutting edge part of the design, which we can bring to the table, and that makes a big difference to the way shopping centers can be designed or retail stores can be designed.
That's very interesting to know, Mrs. Varnekar. So moving ahead, I would also want you both entered entrepreneurial ecosystem. So there must be some leadership mantra or success mantra that you both must be abiding to, and all the followers out there, all your employees, they must be following your footsteps based on that mantra. So what it is that?
See, we can very proudly say we are the only company in the country which gives a 360 degree solution to the shopping center industry. We do right from the design of the mall to the mall interiors to the shops inside, and we also give consultancy to the shop owners inside and fitting out of the thing. So this kind of a 360-degree approach, no other company in India is giving. So this is like a unique thing, and many people I think have learnt under her and me, and they are also starting in a small way. So we have been able to contribute.
So we can say that employee centricity and as well as customer centricity is your mantra. We can say that.
I think that, as well as a unique way of looking at things, because if you look at the design of a shop, the shop may be just 1,000 square feet, where if you look at a shopping center, then it can be lakhs of square feet. So as a design professional, because we are from design background, and our employees are also from design background, so we actually inculcate this way of being able to look at design holistically, no matter what is the size of the space, and be able to create very unique design solutions to cater to, be it a retailer or be it a shopping center. So that kind of versatility and flexibility of your design thinking is what we inculcate in our employees, and I think that is also required when you conduct your business, because you meet people of so many backgrounds in our country. So the versatility and flexibility, I think, and yet being able to design a creative solution, I think that's one of the important things.
This is your, you can say the business values that you have, USPs and business values that you have imbibed in the culture. Okay, that's great to know. So, due to time constraint, definitely I won't be able to ask you more questions. But before putting an end to this conversation, I would like you to, share your futuristic vision for your company. Where do you see your organization like 5 to 10 years down the line? So,
See, till now we have been operating on our own, and our knowledge of whatever we have seen, we have learned over the years, that we are trying to put in our design. But now going forward, we are doing tie-ups with foreign architects, foreign companies, so that what happens is Western countries, their way of designing, there are new things, new trends, new materials, so that can come here. So that kind of a blend we are looking at. So in future, I mean, we are looking for 2-3 different tie-ups in different areas. So we'll be bringing that into our designs and to the shopping malls in India.
anything you want to add into this?
I think he has said it very beautifully.
Okay, that's great to know. So, Business Connect wishes you all the best for future endeavors and may you witness many more success ahead. Thank you so much for joining us today and have a nice day. Thank you.
Thank you, Kajal. Thank you, business.
Thank you so much, Kajal.